So we just need to quiet the body, become aware of it, maybe a deep breath. And then I make the choice to turn my attention inside to the mind. And we know that's located behind the eyes, center of the forehead. And I can just visualize a quiet clearing in my mind. Actually, you could imagine an empty room, but a very spacious, beautiful room. And you're hearing my voice come into this room through speakers, one on either side where the ears are. And it's quiet and comfortable in this room in your head. And I can visualize a tiny sparkling star. And I can pull all the energy into this little star to make it shine bright. And as I'm visualizing, my awareness is concentrating. I'm focusing my attention, which gives me the experience of all of the energy in me coming to a point. A very silent, still point of awareness. And this is my quiet space for myself. It's invisible, nobody can see it, but when I get there I can feel it. And I understand that this is actually me, the thinking being inside this physical body, that I am this one, the sparkling being of life energy in the body. And I'm an observer. I can observe my breath. I can observe my body. I can observe whatever's going on around me, but I am the observer. And I am still and silent and peaceful inside my head. It's like walking an invisible path inside to yourself. And when you've traveled the path a number of times, it's easier to get there quickly. If you haven't traveled it before, I mean, it might take an extended, relax your body, every muscle, deep breaths. It might take quite an extended period to get there. But when you've walked the path, this invisible path, many times, then you can be there in an instant. It doesn't require much, you know?
Right.
And we use pictures because the mind follows pictures.
Yes.
You know, I can't just imagine I'm a being. Well, what is that? It'll be wafty, and I won't really have any place to put my mind. So where my attention can go to an image, like even just visualizing a little star or sparkle of light or something, it gives me a place to go. You know, and otherwise my energy, my thought energy becomes quite dispersed, which is actually where we're living right now in the world. Everyone's energy is so fragmented, so dispersed that, you know, we feel dispersed and fragmented as people, you know, and our lives feel dispersed and fragmented. So this simple act of just coming in and bringing like a big net, bringing all that energy into a point gives me a place to go. And even if I just imagine that point for a minute,
You know,
20 seconds, at least rather than trying to empty my mind, I have something to do. The mind needs something to do. It will never be empty. And that's not the purpose of our meditation. Our meditation is attempting to fill my mind with beautiful energy.
Yes. The few minutes that you spent in making us go into that inner quiet exactly did that, you know. While you were, you know, like giving us these images, it really made the mind create the image, because one thing that we haven't really tapped is for the mind to be able to create an image that gives us this feeling of peace, making us go inward. I think we've just simply been influenced by what's happening outside, and the mind just goes to where, you know, what pulls us. But pulling ourselves inward to this space was an amazing experience.